What up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the H-Town Rundown. This is your boy AD, and I got my co-hosts in the building, Jules, C-Raw, Mike G, and Auntie Swan in the building. What up, everybody? How y'all doing?
What up? What up? What up?
Buddy?
Man, we are in the heat of nothing to talk about.
Right?
In Texas football, right now, everybody's talking about the same stuff over and over again, and the same conversations over and over again. But we here, we excited. We still coming off the high of the Stephon Diggs trade. The Texans made some moves today in releasing a few players. We'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the news of the draft with Tavondre Sweat getting in a little trouble. I don't know what it is about NFL players and vehicles and racing. I just don't know what it is. Not necessarily racing with Sweat, but just vehicle accidents, period. I don't know what's going on with them. I guess it's the time and season, but how's everybody doing today? What are y'all thoughts about this dead period that we in right now?
I mean, there's still plenty of news to talk about. We just gotta figure out, talk about it, and give content to the people.
Well, Steve, there is stuff to talk about. For the first time, we're actually having fun with it because there's no stress, no pressure on who we're taking. Because right now, as it stands, we're not taking anybody before on Friday, day 2. But there's still money we have, and there's still guys out there. So, we may get a Casario special between now and, when we have the uniform release next week. But I just like the vibe that I'm feeling from us as fans, local media, national media. I don't know if anybody saw the CBS thing talking about, do we have the best wide receiving core? What was the last time, or have we ever heard that before?
Man, we were top 15 with Andre and Kevin Walters for a while.
Oh man,
speaking of that, Blue Boy Shine say the fan base seems wishy-washy about stuff. And then Yvonne, hey Yvonne. But go ahead, Mike.
Well, a week ago we said, man, this is a dead period. We got nothing going on. And Casario said, here you go.
Serve him up. Hey, can we repeat? Can we have some news out tomorrow?
I think at some point, though, his phone has got to calm down, right? It's got to cool off a little bit. I know, how you look at the end of, I think it's Sunday on my phone. When I turn on my phone at Sunday, it says a message. It says you have been your usage has been up 10% or some shit for the extra 3 hours or so. His phone was on fire last few weeks, and so I think it's about time it slows down a little bit. Let him collect his thoughts. Let him get his cap together. But man, a hell of a move, man. That's a hell of a move, and I think we still celebrating that shit.
Hey, so go ahead, Mike.
Well, how does everybody feel about the restructured contract with Diggs? Because that's the second part of it.
It makes a lot of sense.
It makes a lot of sense. His thing is, if you re-upping Nico, and to me, I would still draft the guy. I'm sorry, between the second and the fourth round, I'm still drafting the guy. If he does that, then to me, Diggs is no big deal. You got the insurance. If he does great,
we ain't gonna do this.
He wants to come back. He comes back. If he doesn't want to, it was an okay rental, and it was a pick that didn't really belong to us, and we just push it because he's motivated. I mean, he's already motivated, but I'm saying it's an extra because he wants to get paid. So
could you franchise tag him?
Of course.
Yes. Technically, you can, but it's not worth it because the money, you might as well have kept him under the contract he was under, because for him, it's going to be close to like 28 or so million. So you might as well have kept him.
No,
yeah, it is.
Like 24.
No, it's going to be like 22, between 22 and 24.
It's going to be more than next year.
But the reason
hold on. Let me break it down. Let me say this.
Let me say this real quick before you jump into it. The reason I was asking because could you franchise tag him and trade him?
You can, but the thing about it, I just want to clarify why the franchise tag will be 20 for between 22 and 24. It takes the averages of the top, what is it, top 5 or top 3?
Top 5.
And right now, and this is not new contracts, it's as of the previous league year. So whatever the contracts are right now, meaning Tyreek Hill at 30, Devontae at like 28, then there's a drop off. Then the next contract is like at 20, 23, 24. And then that's why I'm saying if you do the averages of all that, it's not going to be 28, 29, 30. It's going to be
and then you still
in
can
that
control
22 to 24 range, maybe 24. But I don't see it being more than 24 million. It was 22 this year. It was 21 point whatever this year with Tyreek at 30, with Devontae Adams at 28, and other guys in the mid 20s. So that's why I'm saying I don't see it taking a jump from 1 year it being 21.8 to the next year it being damn near $30 million.
Hey, so what was Mike Evans' deal?
Mike
Him.
Evans was
That's the last player that you tag. Because then y'all you done pissed him off by tagging him.
Well, I mean, not if you communicate and let them know we're going to tag you so that we can give us some more time to work out a deal. So if it's
So
open communication, it's not gonna be an issue. The reason why whatchamacallit was pissed off was because they didn't have that kind of conversation in Cincinnati. Cincinnati was like, we just gonna do
T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins ain't had that conversation.
They did tell him to go tag him.
They told him the day of. And what I'm talking about is having communication. Yeah,
you got to understand them guys that they plan on keeping. They've already tried to negotiate with them. The agents have been behind the scenes working with them, and as soon as you kind of had to talk to Diggs before we made the trade, so they already had a plan on what they was going to do with him, and he had to been telling them, well, look, this is really what I want to do. So if there's any inclination that he might have wanted to go to another team next year, because the behind the scenes, the rumors are that he wants to play with his brother in Dallas. So if that's the case, and you get him for a year, I don't see why you wouldn't franchise tag him and trade him.
I'm about to fuck some shit up.
Hey, what was Mike Evans' deal?
Mike Evans was a 2-year, $48 million deal or something like that. So like 24 million.
So let's go.
And then they restructured him and turn around and jack that price up more.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said they restructured him immediately afterwards, which increased what his contract is. I guess what I'm asking is
they just spread his money out. They didn't spread it out. Yeah, it's still the same. The money is the money. The 48 million is the 48 million. They
spread the cap out.
They spread the cap out. He's not getting more than $48 million.
So
you're talking about Diggs, right?
No. She's talking about Mike Evans.
Oh, I got you.
So I'm using Mike Evans' contract for this year for Diggs next year because they're around the same age, around the same kind of ability. Even though I think Mike Evans might be a little bigger, but as far as explosiveness and as far as building the receiver, I think you can probably estimate that's the kind of deal he'll get next year because he isn't going to his 9th and 10th season. It's not the Diggs of Minnesota or Buffalo going in. He's not in his prime. So I think the big number people think he's gonna get is a little more than he probably will get. Like Evans thought he's gonna get this. Everybody thought Evans gonna get this 4-year deal for $110, $90 million. When it came down to it, his age did come to a situation that they're not gonna pay an older receiver big money. So I think it'll be a 2-year deal around what Evans got. It might be a little higher because of the cap space might go a little higher. It might be a lower depending on Diggs' situation, but I think that's the basis of what you're looking for.
And this is the thing too. There's a lot of different factors that play into all of this stuff. One, the market that will be next year. If teams don't re-sign their guys or do all this stuff, the market next year is going to be crazy. So it's going to be watered down. Secondly, the way these receivers are coming out year after year, if this draft class that everybody been talking about, if all these 10, 15, 20 guys that everybody been talking about come out and all these guys perform at a high level, the price is going to drop. The price will change because you have teams that will say, why am I going to pay Diggs, who's 31, going on 32, 30 million, 28, 26, whatever $1 million a year. When you got a receiver that can come in and be very, very productive, and in 2 years I can have a Stephon Diggs type player, and I'm only paying him $4 or $5 million a year.
Right.
So
To me,
it's
up
going to be.
then you worry about Diggs second.
I mean, to me, you're at a point now where you can pay both of them because Diggs is. I don't think Diggs is going to get more than a 2 or 3 year deal.
Right.
Period. And then at that point in time, CJ's contract is still not up. It's not time to pay CJ yet. So you don't have to worry about, like, you can pay, you can have Nico on CJ's contract. Nico's contract, when you're paying CJ, cool, but you're not going to be paying both of them at the same time. Because if Stephon Diggs, if we win or we go to the Super Bowl this year, Stephon Diggs is going to be more than happy to sign a 2 year, 48 million, 2 year, $50 million deal with Houston and continue to ride it out. And if we win 2 Super Bowls, he can be happy and say, Chunk do something.
Provided we win. Yeah.
And that's
even if
the
we
reason,
get there, that's further than he ever been.
and that's the reason why he if you look at Nick's deals with Clint Keenan Allen and why the Brandon Ayuk and T Higgins didn't look pleasing to him, he didn't want to pay 2 receivers 20 plus $1 million walking into CJ extension for the next 3 to 3 years.
I think we need to pump the gas. We need to pump the gas on Nico for a second. I know we thinking he deserves $24 million, but he has to prove it this year. He has to come back and show that he can make that type of impact again. And if he does, then yes. But that's the genius of drafting a high round wide receiver, because you protect yourself from Diggs leaving. You protect yourself from not wanting to pay Nico Collins, and you give yourself the opportunity to automatically have a guy in-house that can replace both of them. And that's why I say 42 always has to be a wide receiver, a quality, not some 4th round or 3rd round wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. But
Ain't that what Diggs is? He a 5th round wide receiver.
So
say that again.
I say Diggs is a 5th round wide receiver.
Well, I'm just saying, if you think you can get one in the 5th round, shoot for the 5th round. But like I say, I'm not. We shouldn't be committed to mediocrity, right?
And his free agency is also it's not.
Hold on.
You've invested in him.
What'd you say, Jules?
I said his free agency they did not Chris's number one way mediocrity. They went out and spent money.
That's what they did exactly what I said they should do, if y'all remember correctly.
Yeah, but they still got needs that take care of other than receiver though.
I do want
to. I said you should go into this free agency spending all your money on defense, because that's where you get the value from.
They spent a good chunk of it on defense.
They spent most of it on offense.
Well, they spent a lot of it on defense.
They didn't spend that much on them. It's only 2 or 3 players.
They focused on bringing in free agents on defense. Okay.
I don't want to get sidetracked and go down this road like that, but I do want to address the comments because there are quite a few comments. So maybe y'all can help me out with this guy, Christopher Austin. He said, "What do y'all think about Cole Bishop?"
Safety.
Huh?
No, he's
Utah safety. Yeah.
Yeah, Utah, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's explosive.
I had him on one of my boards, but yeah.
So we're gonna talk about that, Chris, and when we go into the mock draft. Hopefully he'll be available. We can talk about him a little bit more. Look, I'm not familiar with his game. I need to do some research, but more to you. Shout out Josh. Yvonne say Leggett. She already knew what time it was. Brandon said we would draft a receiver strictly based off of Nico and Diggs' contract. I mean, Nick Caserio has drafted a receiver every year. He's like this. This is not a revelation that we're going to draft a receiver. Nick Caserio has drafted a receiver every single year. So in the last 2 years, 2, if I'm not mistaken. Well, last year he drafted 2. So that I don't think
he
that's what I'm saying.
right?
And almost every time we trade up for him too.
Yeah,
Right.
he traded up for Nico. He traded up for Tank. He traded up for Mechie. And
Mhm.
I don't know if he traded up for Hutchinson.
He probably
But,
did. This
you
this
know,
go around. We could assume he did.
and then Brandon said we can pay them both, but it's unlikely that's why drafting a receiver this year is very. Once again, Brandon, it's not. This is not a revelation. Like this is commonplace at this point.
The
Nick
conversation is
said,
where you draft the receiver. Is
right. The
conversation.
conversation is where, not
Mm-hmm.
if. K1 Stella say evening, good evening. Shout out, and then Josh said, it really comes down to him being on the championship caliber team, and we have that. Also, we have the QB that gives everyone a chance to ball out. I agree
Hey,
with
don't be
that.
afraid to hit like and subscribe.
Of
Don't forget to
course,
share it as well, fellas. Don't forget to hit that, man. Help the algorithm.
as always, man. Y'all see it down at the bottom. Shout out DJ Waller. And then Killer Cal said Nico has the ability to be considered best wide receiver he's ever drafted. He's gonna ride with Nico.
Man, I'm gonna
Hey,
kill a cow now. I'm gonna kill a cow the whole way now.
I'm
That's my
with him
dude.
too.
That's my dude. I'm gonna kill a cow.
I'm the best in the guy I drafted and developed.
I'm gonna kill a cow.
look, I know this wasn't where I was expecting the wide receiver topic to go. I was trying to be a little bit more positive and in a sense of how effective, how great will this receiving core be this year. Um,
We will.
but I mean, it's good conversation. We can talk about it. I just feel like we're going to draft a receiver. I think the debate has been where we drafted a receiver. A lot
Yeah.
of people have had receiver being the first player off the board, regardless if it was pick 23, if we traded up, traded down, 42, 50. If we have 42, 59, need to be a receiver. Like that's been the sentiment of, you know, most of the fan base is that receiver, receiver, receiver. I
Mhm.
think Nick always does the opposite of what everybody wants.
Safety.
Only one he did what everybody want was CJ Stroud. Everything else, it was not that many people talking about Derek Stingley.
Mhm.
At three, I know Swan, you talked about him before
Okay.
the
Sauce.
draft, but it
Sauce was there.
wasn't that many people that was just screaming. I know Barry talked about Stingley too. There wasn't that many people that were screaming, Stingley, Stingley, Stingley. You know, I think most people were talking about tackle and
Okay.
um
I was DB because I was Stingley, Kyle,
yeah.
and
So
you know
it was that, and then of course there was a conglomerate of fans that did not want Kenyon Green, that did not want to guard,
I wanted to
and
guard.
so
uh,
that was a
AD
lot of
went
people.
down with the ship, huh?
Look, I'm telling you, playing while the ship going down. But then even the first year,
wanted.
even huh?
Who's the guy you wanted that was with the Chargers?
Who you
Oh,
talking about?
Zion.
No, Zion Johnson.
Huh?
Zion.
Who
Yeah.
Zion.
That's
once again, everybody want to say Kenyon Green is a bust. Zion Johnson has been damn near nobody even know what the hell he doing in LA.
they pissed. They too like
So
yo.
and he been playing.
Mm-hmm.
Kenyon ain't played. Kenyon had played half a season and had a bad turn in half a season. And then you had this motherfucker that been playing all 3 years or all 2 years. And then look, I don't hear that come because if we had him and he played and was ass, that's a whole different level. Um, but no, other than that, man, I mean, even the first year, nobody wanted a quarterback because we always holding out hope for Deshaun Watson that he was gonna come back. This was the trade. This was pre-sexual
Yeah.
assault, all that stuff. This was everybody was like, man, Deshaun requested a trade. He just gonna be disgruntled. Let's see if we can work it out. Everybody was still on the positive spin. Let's see if we can keep our quarterback. Why are we drafting a quarterback and in the third round? And all this stuff like that. So Nick Casario has never he's always been bucking the trend.
Don't be
So
surprised you see a safety
yeah,
at
I can
at, at,
see a
four, at, four,
safety. I can
at
see
42.
corner. I see
Jill,
DT. I see all of these
What
things.
safety do y'all see?
I had
Bullard. What's his name? Ballard or Bullard is one. that they brought in for a visit today.
Javon. Yeah.
And then I can also see Nubin if he falls is a safety that they like.
I can see the young man from USC. Uh, Hicks, I think it is.
No, it's Washington State. That's the kid I like.
Oh, sorry.
Washington
No,
State, the Washington State kid, Jaden Hicks.
Yeah.
That dude is super
uh,
yeah, he flies around with the reckless abandonment.
He's hellified.
See, hey, that's the shirt. Violent hands, reckless abandonment.
Hey, can he play above in
He
space?
can. He's great in coverage.
That's what I'm looking for.
Quicker on. He's actually quicker on his feet than the Nubin kid. I think the Nubin kid ran like a 4.67, and Jaden Hicks ran like I want to say a 4.47.
But technically, they say Bullock is top better free safety.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a true free safety.
Yeah, he plays free safety. He's a true free safety.
So technically, if we just look for a free safety.
If y'all get a chance, go check out Jaden Hicks, man. I mean, he's covering tight ends, he's covering wide receivers down the field, running with Polk from Washington, man to man, making tackles all over the field, blitzing. He's in the deep halves and everything. So he's a guy that you should keep an eye out for as well. But like Nubin, you got guys like Nubin, Javon.
A free safety, true free safety.
Like you say, there's a plethora of guys to choose from.
Yeah, safety is surprisingly kind of more. I won't say stacked. I say that it's more than what people originally thought coming into the draft. And I think we had this conversation on the space earlier with Barry. Shout out the group chat. We were talking about the corners in this draft. We were talking about, I made the statement that this draft is not as prominent with super high level corners, like an assortment of them. We have like 2 or 3 that are like dogs, and then there's other guys you like the guys, they're going to be good players, but there aren't these like super standout guys. What is his name? Quinyon Mitchell is the head of the class right now, and then Arnold, Taron Arnold.
Then you got Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid is Kool-Aid falls into that category of the others. Kool-Aid. So you have Kool-Aid, Wiggins, Rakenstraw, what's TJ Tampa, Max Melton. All of these guys fall into that second, third, fourth round category. And they all, they're all good players. They all fit. If you put them in the perfect situation, they're going to exceed and play great. But they're not. There's like 2 dogs in this draft at corner right now. And that is, like I said, Arnold and Mitchell. And then after that, it's a whole bunch of others.
Others requiring good coaching and good systems around them to bring.
They all have flaws that that need to be addressed, and that's the reason why I don't see more than like maybe 3 corner. It may get 3 unless they want to call Cooper DeJean or whatever you want to say his last name.
You mean a safety?
They want to consider him a corner, but I think these are the 3 DBs that I see for sure are going to go first round. Cooper DeJean, Terrion Arnold, and Quinyon Mitchell. Those 3 are to me at this point in time guaranteed first round picks. I don't know what Cooper DeJean has on the NFL world right now, but he's most polarizing defensive back in this draft, and they're not gonna let the first night go without Cooper being drafted.
The first night.
On the first night, man, they're not gonna let it happen. But he converted to safety, whatever you want to say. I mean, they saying and doing everything possible to make him fit in the first round.
Did you say Nate Wiggins?
Yeah, I said Nate Wiggins would probably be in the second round though.
Second round, yeah.
I know he ran that 4, he ran the 4.27, but I mean, he been virtual. Ain't nobody been talking about him since then.
Yeah,
He
Nick
been
Wiggins
he
going
been
in
keeping
the
hurt, right?
first.
Maybe he been hurt, right?
Nick
Huh?
Wiggins got to be going in the first round.
I know. I mean,
You got a lot of teams in that bottom of that draft that
it's
are
a
really
lot of.
looking for cornerbacks.
They need receiver.
No, you got let me see.
Buffalo, Kansas City, Baltimore. Like the list, you can list them off. All those teams are at the bottom of the draft. I think they
You,
all picking 28 to 32.
And they
yeah.
all need
In
receivers.
25, you keep going. You go up to Green Bay. Green Bay may get a corner.
Well, you got people like Philadelphia. You got people like Green Bay, uh,
Philly and Green Bay can go
Arizona.
corner.
Arizona's got
Arizona's
3 picks in the top, like 33, 34. Definitely the Lions, Detroit Lions.
it's a,
Uh, you got a lot of.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Cal. Don't do that, Cal.
You're
This this
wrong
this
for
this
that.
this not the basketball
Man,
show. Don't do that.
I was gonna say that. I didn't want
What?
to say it out loud. I did not want to say it out loud, man. That's why he's getting.
oh,
That's
that's
why he
funny.
got the spotlight.
Josh said I'll take Newbin. King
I like
Flocka
Newman.
said keep injury prone DeJohn, whatever the name is, off my team.
People.
But no, man, I think I mean it's possible, but I think receiver, offensive line, some of those teams need offensive linemen too. Philadelphia just lost their center.
Right. Cleveland.
Philly
Philadelphia.
can
Yeah.
you
No,
know.
but they drafted that kid out of Nebraska like 2 years ago, planning for that. So
I mean,
I,
if Power Jack, what's his name, Jackson Powers or whatever his name is, if
yeah,
he's there
yeah,
at
yeah,
28, do they pass on him?
he got to get paid. Get
probably
past
not.
Pittsburgh first, though.
So, um, Callan Bullock and Kitchens.
I don't know, man. Kitchens
Um,
kind of fell off for me though.
Nope. I'm still.
Kitchens is not as athletic. His tape is fine, but he's nowhere near athletic as what people thought he would be.
Right.
Um, so that's a big question mark because his scores came out bad. He had I think a horrible RAS score. I think it was like five something out of 10.
Yeah, but
Um,
you had to go back and look at the tape again because that
yeah,
some don't add up.
yeah. The tape and his athletic ability don't add up.
Don't add up.
Could it be that they just schemed him up in the right places at the right time? Could it be that the coaches just put him in the right place where he was able to make those plays all the time?
Oh, he's a baller.
No.
Right. That's I trust. I trust coach to do that.
Nigga,
He can be
what
he can
can
be a
what
baller.
Kendrick Lamar say?
Huh?
Nigga, bum. Hey, but nah, man, I don't know. I mean, it's a variety of things, but we'll see. We're talking about cornerbacks. Like I said, I still don't think it's a lot of cornerbacks that are just gonna be like highly touted outside of the few names that we named. It's a drop off. We named all the names, and it was only like 6 or 7.
No, there's a few more,
There's
honestly.
more, but I mean, like
The
who?
kid out of Michigan, like
Cam
Yeah,
Hart.
yeah,
Sanskrill, or how you say it? I
yeah.
don't know how to say it.
There's been quite a bit of buzz on Andrew Phillips from Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mel Kiper keeps saying he's going in the second round based off
Hunter
everything he's
Johnson.
hearing.
There's a cat from Florida
Yeah,
State.
and
There's a cat from
Honey
Florida State.
2.0.
Cat from Florida State.
Yeah,
Renardo Green
Ronaldo.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
So I mean, but it's still not even 10 guys, right?
Right.
So you talking about those list of guys? I mean, and all those guys you just named are more than likely going to be drafted in the late second, third, fourth, fifth round. So it's not very prominent. You talking about in the first 2 rounds, you may have 4 corners that go in the first 2 rounds. And I'm not counting Cooper.
It all depends if they get a deep run on the corner or receivers. We seen the last 4 or
And
5
it's gonna
picks.
be. I'm a book it right now. It's gonna be 25 receivers drafted in the first 3 rounds.
Oh, that's a lot.
25.
That's a lot.
And so it is a lot. Everybody gonna draft their receiver early, man. Don't be surprised when we get to pick 90 and it be over 20 receivers drafted by then. But in the third, reason why I say the end of the third because you got them extra comp picks in the third, so it ended up being like 100 and something picks in the
I
first
don't
three
know.
rounds.
I don't know if you being serious or you joking.
What do you
25,
mean,
25.
Juice? It's every bit of 20 that will be drafted. Every bit of 20. Like Javon Baker's going in the first three rounds. As much as people don't like him, he's gonna be a third. He's gonna be in the third round. They're gonna draft
Well,
him.
I'm on
Pope,
Wikipedia.
McMillan.
They had 33 receivers last year taken. So I guess you might be right, buddy.
They had 33 in the first three rounds.
No, 33 period
Oh, okay.
last year.
And this draft is deep, way deeper than that.
Oh man, they had 36 cornerbacks go last year. I'm surprised by that number.
I just ran a simulation 7 in the first round.
Ain't no way in hell.
Oh, they gonna break the record this year for
Ain't no
sure.
way in hell.
They gonna break the record for sure this year.
They said that last year.
No, but this
So
year
it'll be even truer this time.
no, it's a lot more prospects this year.
We're gonna see.
Look, for my purposes, for my betting purposes, I will be happy if AD Mitchell and Xavier Worthy make it to the second round. I will be ecstatic because then I win my money. But I don't see that happening. I see AD Mitchell, I see Worthy, I see Thomas Jr., I see of course the big three, Odunze, Marvin Harrison,
Napier.
and Neighbors. That's five. That's five right there.
And what a boy from Kentucky, what your boy, Mike's boy.
Yeah, hold up. I thought the big three was Kendrick Cole and Drake.
No. Fuck the big three.
Now what
It's
J.
just
Cole
big
said.
me.
Now what J. Cole said.
Hey, J. Cole, look,
I just want to apologize.
I just want to apologize.
I don't like battle rap.
Look, look, I know we getting sidetracked and everything. I do want to touch on the T'Vondre Sweat topic real quick, and then we can.
Hey, fellas, man, if you're drinking, don't drive. Call an Uber. Matter of fact, get one of your homeboys to drive for you. If you know you're gonna be drinking and you got millions of dollars waiting on you in about 2 weeks in the draft, and you know the money is there because your agent is already fronting you $100,000. He put you in that new Cadillac with the rims on there that you gave to your mama, and you still want to get behind the wheel and drive drunk and think that the police not gonna pull you over and follow you and know who you are. Stop driving drunk, young folks. Just don't do
At
it.
least he ain't racing.
We didn't have Uber when we was young. When I was young, man, you had to call that big, ugly, stinking ass yellow cab. Now you got Uber. Call you Uber Black.
Let me
Get
say
that
this,
Tahoe to
man.
pick you up. God, that's sad, man. Last year, Jalen Carter them got
It's
arrested.
every year something like it got something to do with cars, man. All
It's
I
just
know is that there's
around.
a racetrack in every big city in
Every
Texas.
city.
In Houston, we got that racetrack on the north side.
That's
Like,
it.
if you want to race, go ahead. I don't even think it costs you little or nothing to enter in and drive and race your car on that actual racing track. I know it sounds too good to be true.
And get dusted.
Yeah. Cause they up here y'all racing regular cars. Not none of these souped up Fast and the Furious ass cars that they be riding around in.
Is that what it is? Everybody think they fast and the furious now.
It's about family, Chris.
It's them challenges and shit.
It's all about family, man.
Yeah, I got a Hellcat.
Teslas.
Yeah.
Nigga, the speed limit is 60, bro.
Where? Not in Texas.
65.
65,
75.
Yeah.
As fast as
Damn, that's fast enough. How fast you need to go?
Look, they trying to go 130, 140, or 150. But other than that, man, my question was how, I'm not speaking
Do you
on
think
the
it's going to
Texans.
affect him in the draft?
Yeah, where do y'all think he originally was in the draft?
I
And
think
where do y'all think he's going to be?
Well, I'll take this one, man. I've been kind of quiet tonight. I think he was falling to begin with. I think teams were noticing that he's getting heavier and heavier, and that in the pro day that I saw, he looked out of breath. He was still getting it. It wasn't a Jalen Carter disappointment that we saw, but it was to the point where he was sweating a lot and looking like he was out of breath. Um, I think teams are getting weary of that because we haven't seen the full Jordan Davis that we expected to see out of Jordan Davis. That's another big guy that they expected to see, and he's only getting in on like one to two plays a series. Um, so, do you invest a high draft pick on something like that? I think teams are pushing back from that. I think his last weight was like 365, and some people had him at 380 and said he almost ballooned up to 400.
Hold on, Chris. That's what some of us kept telling people this situation. That when he went to the combine, he had to work out to get to the weight he was at the combine.
He had to
He
get down to
played.
360.
Get down to
He
365.
played all last year at 380, 390. I don't care what nobody, I don't care what UT fans tell you. I don't care what the motherfucking program told you. That boy was not playing at 355.
That boy was 400.
He was
He's a
damn near
nose
400
tackle.
pounds.
He was
He's a nose
400. He was
tackle.
playing. He was
Did
playing. He
you
was playing between 390 and 400 at Texas.
did y'all hear what he said at the combine interview?
Yeah.
They asked him, "So what did you do before the draft?" He said, "Well, I couldn't sit there for too long because if I sit down for 2 weeks, I'll gain about 30 pounds."
He's a big man.
He actually told him that in the interview. So he's telling the truth. Excuse me, fellas. He's telling the truth, and I just think he was falling to begin with. So now you add that to the fact that he's got a DWI, which people will use to strike against him. I see him going to the third round.
I mean, he's still a even at his weight, he's still a great athlete. He still
Yeah.
can move
He
around.
is.
But he's still he's a nose tackle.
Right.
He's going to be drafted. I just, I'm not saying he wasn't going to get drafted, but I think he's going to be drafted in that same range that he was always picked,
Yeah, I don't think he drops.
Think he's gonna stay in the second?
Yep.
I think a late second. I always thought he gonna fluctuate depending on a team's need. If you want a run stopper as big as him to fit your defense as a one technique or a nose tackle, he's gonna get it regardless.
Go
Like
ahead,
I
Mike.
said, from guys like that, we still take a risk on them. Feel like they can.
Swan, something wrong with your mic, Swan.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all ready for this? Speaking of draft bets, because me and Chrome were talking, I guess it was yesterday. I don't think he's going before the fifth round.
Fifth round.
Yeah.
Boy, hedging that bit, huh?
That's tasty.
Mike, you saying fifth round, Mike?
That's nasty.
Yes, I did not stutter. Yes.
Fifth round.
I think it's the culmination of things. I mean, not just the DWI, but that's going to affect his draft stock, whether we like it or not. Also, I mean, he looked bad at the Senior Bowl, and his comments that he, sits there and puts on 30 pounds, it's a bad look. I think his tape was a little overhyped to begin with. I don't think he's going before the fifth round.
Like I've been hauling this cat for a long time. I ain't gonna lie. But the boy still ran 5.27 at 389 pounds.
He's an athlete.
He still can move. He still pushes the pocket back.
Have y'all watched his tape lately?
Yeah.
Or was it just a glance earlier in the season? The one thing I did notice from him, he must have batted down 15 passes on his highlight film.
Yeah, he does bat down a lot of passes.
I have never seen nobody do this. Huh?
The kid can play, and I like Brian Murphy better, but don't get twisted. Brian Murphy's better because Sweat is next to him.
Well, Byron Murphy can move better than he can.
He can, but he still benefits from having two, three guys on Sweat at all times to make him look better. I'm not taking nothing away from Byron Murphy. I still think he's a better athlete. I think he can give you more than two series, two snaps every series. But Sweat is still a monster of a guy.
He's a great player.
I
but
still think at fifth round, Mike, you might be. I'll bet you $100 that he go before the fifth round.
Okay.
So let me say this. Let's look at the history of nose tackles in the NFL.
Okay.
And where they were drafted.
No, I got you one better. Bama guy. Wasn't it what Mount Cody?
Yeah, Mount Cody. Okay.
Where'd he go?
It's a first rounder,
Right.
right?
And cause I swear was a way better athlete than he is. Ever was. Come on,
But
come on,
Vita
Mike.
Veda
I know.
wasn't Vita
Let's
Veda
not
a first round pick?
let's not do this
Yeah.
Bama Texas thing going now. We got to be real about it. Mount Cody couldn't move to save his fucking life.
Look, let me say this. This comment is good. It's funny. He said, "If you fat and broke, what are you gonna do with millions in your pocket? I don't trust him. High risk."
He gonna eat, baby.
Hey,
If
I was on your
if he
side
in
for
the
me.
third round, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this: if he falls to the third and we don't take a D tackle with one of the 2 second round picks, if he falls to the third round, Nick Casario is gonna trade up to get him.
Hey, I like Chris Jenkins better for me for the Texans defense all around. But if he's
Now, if
there
you
at
talk
third
about
round,
if we was having Chris Jenkins' daddy, then yeah, sign me up for Chris Jenkins' daddy. Chris Jenkins. I mean, we still got Michael Hall. We still got all these other guys too. But I mean, Chris Jenkins is a nice player. I don't think I would draft Chris Jenkins over Sweat though.
Here's the number one thing we need to look at: who's a captain?
oh, there we go.
That is true. That is true.
Look, can he be a leader?
Sweat was the captain.
Can he be a leader? When he touches the football, can he lead?
I'm just saying.
So, but all in all, man, we can talk about it enough. That's enough draft talk. Let's go ahead and jump right into this mock draft. Brandon, before we go, he said, Brandon, what do y'all think about Fisk? I mean, we've talked about Fisk quite a bit on this podcast. We all like Fisk, but he is a second round pick. I'm gonna say this, and this shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. There's only gonna be one defensive tackle taken in the first round this year, and that's Byron Murphy.
There may not even be one.
I think Byron Murphy makes it. I think he makes it.
He will go top of the second if he's not a first rounder.
Murphy?
I don't know if Newton's
Little boy Shine is trying to perpetuate the slander on this internet. Look, if we wanted him, we could have signed him, and we didn't.
Hey, I ain't say nothing. That was not me. That's not my burner account.
I know. All right, so we're gonna use a little different simulator this week. It's called the Mock Draft Database Simulator. A little bit different.
It don't matter because Chris won a receiver.
But we about to enter the draft room. Can everybody see everything fine? Everybody good?
Yeah, we good.
We're good. I guess we're good. What we doing? A database.
Yeah, we're doing a different one.
No draft database. I did that one. Yesterday.
All of them.
Hell yeah.
One is your phone and your titty. Like, what we doing?
Damn it.
See the Matrix.
This is a family oriented
podcast. Not the way we roasted not the way we roasted the Calvin a couple weeks ago.
You under all the water. It is in your titty. Get it out of your titty.
All right. So I'm gonna mute you.
No.
But you got earpods, iPods, what they call them?
Anything in? Maybe I need to put them in.
All right, let's go ahead. All right.
Go to make it fast.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, make it fast. Don't look
hold on. Let me go fast.
Get ready to talk.
We on 42.
Yeah, I think it's fast. If it ain't fast, I'm gonna go ahead and speed it up. But I thought I clicked on fast.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me say something. Put me on the screen first. You already started it?
Yeah, we already started.
God damn it. I had to show my shirt, man.
Look, this is hell no. I'm not doing this.
What the hell?
Nope.
It's some dumbass shit.
Just reject.
This shit dumb, dog. Come on, man. I'm gonna trade my second round pick for a 5th round pick and a second next year. Y'all stupid.
That is dumb.
A 4th round pick, y'all stupid.
That is dumb.
A 3rd round pick, y'all stupid.
What the hell?
Look, these some bad trades, man. I don't know what this ain't. Look, this may be the first and last time.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody telling Bill O'Brien ain't here no more.
So let's look at the receivers for Chris. Keon Coleman is there. Malachi.
Yeah, but Troy Franklin is ahead of him.
Troy Franklin is there. It's a suggestion. These are all Lad McConkey is a suggestion.
I like Lad.
I like Ladd a lot. Ladd was our last pick. Let's look at the other one. Let's look at defensive lineman. Chris Jenkins, Jules guys. Their sweaters there too.
Well, we're not in the 5th round yet, so
let's look at corners. You got Lassiter, Max Melton, Sandra Steele.
That's ugly.
Yeah, all the good corners. I need to go back and see where we at. What happened?
Go to safeties.
No, these are cool. Yeah, I mean you can say that.
The all button.
No, he said click on safety.
All the good corners gone. I told you there was corners.
Alan Rubin is there. Bullard is there. I'm really leaning to Nubin and Hicks at 59. Running back Brooks is still there. Benson is still there. Tight end Sanders is there. Stover is there. Edge rusher Broswell is surprisingly still there.
I wish we could take an edge at 42.
Oh my God!
Nope. Hell no.
If we ain't doing three lead linebackers on a 95% basis, let's not do this.
Boy, the one time I hear Swan crystal clear, oh hell no, not that.
Hell not click.
Yeah. All right. So where we going? Y'all want? I know Chris saying receiver. Y'all, to me, I think it's either receiver or a safety.
Me,
I'm safety.
I'll go on receiver. I'll go and get Coleman. Split the baby.
Mike.
Chris will be happy with Coleman. I prefer Franklin, but I can live with Coleman, but I'm not going Leggett.
Leggett ain't even there. Leggett gone.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Nah, he further down.
Mm-hmm.
Leggett ain't that far. I don't know what you're talking about. Leggett gone.
Okay. Good. Okay. Coleman for me.
Hold on. How do you go on here to find out what other people drafted?
At the top there, you should be able to move it. They won't let you? Hold on.
Go to the teams. They ain't even let me do that. Damn. Okay, this is not.
What kind of simulator is this?
Okay, you know what? I actually prefer that anyway, because that way we need to.
Okay. It is. So, Marvin Harrison went 3. Malik Neighbors went 5. And Dunze went 7. Brian Thomas went 18. A.D. Mitchell went 28. And then Xavier Worthy went 35.
So what Leggett?
I told you Leggett was way down there.
He got Leggett way.
No, Leggett went here.
Oh, 56.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Well, no.
Why he go 56? No, he's.
Look, I'm sorry, y'all. This is not how it reads. These are the players that were drafted before 42. They don't tell you where they drafted.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. So let's take off show and hide.
Ricky Pearsall, Xavier Leggett, Roman Wilson, all of that.
All right, so let's go. Chris, receiver you want?
Yeah, Coleman.
Mike, what position you want? What player you want?
What's the D lines?
D tackle or D line?
D tackle.
You got Jenkins, Sweat.
I like Michael Hall Jr. a lot, but I guess we could get him at 59. I guess I'd lean towards Nubin.
That's 2 safeties. 2 Coleman, 2 safeties. Chris, AD, you tiebreaker.
AD. Choose wisely.
Look. So hold on. What's the breakdown? Where we tied at?
Safety and receiver. 2
Colemans and 2 for Newman, 2 for Coleman.
Okay. I don't know if Bullard is gonna be there at 59. Nubin, I think, is the better player. Everybody want Nubin. I'm gonna go safety. Can't look. Let me say this to everybody that's watching. We can't keep doing the same draft over and over again. King Flocka, Stella, Nubin. If I say Chris wanted to get, he already gone. You can get one later. All right. Let's go ahead and go Nubin.
Nubin?
Yeah, we're gonna go Nubin.
Man, come on, bro.
I knew it.
Nubin? What kind of Ice Spice was that?
So look. So you got you got this trade. I'm gonna say
DoorDash.
And then hell no. What the fuck?
All rejects.
So guess
What we
who's
got?
still on the board? Oh, never mind.
Let's go.
Ain't no Keon Coleman. Ain't no Troy Franklin.
All them gone.
Okay, Jonathan Brooks.
Sweat.
Sanders or Brooks. Hey, give me the running back.
Swan. So
no, Jenkins or Sweat?
Jenkins
for me too.
What you got, Chris?
Or Hall. Is Hall still there?
I think it's still early.
Hollis will be later on.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be there for 86. So if you go grab, you have to grab him at 59.
Yeah, I'll take Hall.
If you gonna go deep, defensive tackle, then I would go with Hall.
But the Hall, you'd be overdrafting Hall at this point at 59.
Well, their board is flawed.
So we got Hall, we got Brooks, we got Jenkins. What you got, Eddie?
If we doing defensive tackle, it's either Sweat or Jenkins. We've been talking about Sweat. I'm just gonna fuck with Mike and take Sweat. Just to fuck with Mike.
Mike, hey, my cash app is gonna be on there just a minute. Don't even worry about it. I want my C note on Friday night.
Hold on, I should have done one where you pick all top 30. Hell no, I'm not. Look, I ain't playing these games with these people. Nick Casario only picked 3 players in the top 30.
86.
Mm-hmm. I just want these trades.
No.
This ain't a bad.
That's not a bad trade. That's actually a good trade to move down 3 spots. And then you pick up 92 and 220. I'd accept that one.
Why the hell would they?
Then we can trade Newman for that pick.
we ain't got time. We still got the rest
Don't accept it.
Pick this slow ass safety.
Man. I say go and accept it.
Oh, go ahead. Okay.
Oh, hell no.
No, we ain't get them back shit.
That's their whole. Look, we had their whole draft.
3.
Hell yeah. Next year.
That's all next year.
Next year.
Look at that shit.
I'd take that.
Nope.
5.
Nope.
Somebody trying to get in that spot there.
That's because they try to get that running back. Remember, Mixon gone.
So, look who's here.
Oh, shit. Y'all done took the safety and the fat ass D-line. The fuck?
Hey, give me Jalen Wright.
Faster, not slower.
Look, so
give me Jalen Wright. Oh, Malik Collins.
Basically picking damn near back to back. So we can take
go to tight
Give me Jalen Wright. Give me Jalen Wright.
Go to tight end.
We can get any one of
that later.
Tonight is there.
Yeah.
We can get
you got time for tight ends. Get the running back.
Jules, who you picking?
Oh, those running backs, go to running backs.
Jalen Wright.
Marshawn Lloyd is there.
Marshawn Lloyd.
Whoa, why is Shipley so far down?
Yeah.
That's usually where he is in the draft tonight.
What about the corners?
Ronaldo Green, Kyrie Jackson is still there.
I do like Green.
Yeah.
Drain.
I said Green.
I have Kyrie Jackson at times, but still overdrafting.
Tyler Newman.
I'll take a corner with a top running corner.
The fuck?
You don't want to take the top running back?
I get that nigga number 49.
And he's a zone running back.
I mean, we can go.
What was his name? What was Waddle's first name?
We need to make a move on this though. I ain't trying to be all night, y'all.
Let's go ahead and take Hicks just to fuck with Chris.
What? Can we get a running back?
Hicks is still there?
Yeah, Hicks is still there.
Oh man, y'all did shit. Y'all goddamn.
So you got running back.
Y'all can't be in a war room.
Yeah, I'm not feeling him.
I say go ahead and take Wright.
What is Michael Hall left? He got out of there?
Yeah, he gone. Yeah, Hall is gone.
Yeah, but we took Sweat at 59.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we tried to take Hall.
All right, so Mike, you said right. Swan said right. Jules said corner. Chris, who you
What's the
taking?
corners?
We could order 92.
You got Chris Abrams Drain. You got Kyrie Jackson. You got Ronaldo Green.
What about wide receivers?
Still got Malik Washington, Brandon Rice.
You can get him at 92.
Mind you, Chris, we picked 3 picks later.
Oh, y'all do what y'all want to do on this draft. Yeah, I'm giving no parts of this draft.
All right, let's go running back.
I can't sign my name to this.
Come on, Chris. You can't be like that, Chris.
Can't do it. I can't do it. Y'all took Tyler Newman in the first pick.
It's still a team effort, buddy.
Damn.
Nope.
This rest of their draft.
Just trade all the picks, man. Fuck it.
Hey, we
Fuck them picks.
We won't act like that if we got Coleman. I want to quit.
Yeah, we should have got Coleman.
Okay, now go wide receiver.
If we got Coleman.
I was with you. They wasn't listening, dog.
AD, go wide receiver.
It'll be Malik Washington.
See, Malik. There you go. Brennan Rice, Johnny Wilson, Jamari Trash, which is still too far ahead, but you get Malik Washington.
You didn't call him trash.
Yeah, she did.
Trash, something, shit, whatever.
All right, I'm gonna give Malik Washington.
Hey, there you go, Chris. You got your wide receiver.
Y'all gonna miss out on the tight end.
Damn, Spencer Rattler got took.
Okay.
Abrams Green made it all the way to 1.
Okay, so go tight end now. Watch, go tight end. Look at all the tight ends there. Theo Johnson. Go Biz Senate. There you go. Now, can we find a corner now?
It was a C+ for that one.
Ronaldo Green.
There you go.
Yeah.
Take him.
We ain't got, but oh damn, we got a lot of picks.
Thank you. I'm just saying, we got plenty of picks.
I'm about to fuck some people up with this next one. Reject.
Now let's go. Let's see what linebackers look like right now.
Hold on, y'all.
Can we ever trade up? Oh shit!
So you don't like this draft so far? I do. You walk out with a safety, you walk out with a D tackle, you walk out with running back, walk out a wide receiver, tight end, and a corner. How are we not happy?
All right, I'm back. My bad.
Yeah. I was saying this. We walk out with a safety, a D tackle, running back, wide receiver, tight end, a corner. How are we not happy right now? Okay, Luke McCaffrey. I like that. There we go.
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Luke McCaffrey.
Okay.
I was gonna piss some people off.
Go linebacker.
Oh my God.
Let me go to the comments.
Why would y'all pass up all of Oh my God. What's it what go back to safety again?
Mustafa.
I thought that guy was still there.
I like the Cameron Johnson. I mean Richardson.
But you would.
I like him. Why?
I'm just teasing.
Look, we need corners, man.
We need linebacker. We need linebacker too.
No, we only play 2. We only play 2.
Okay, and one of them motherfuckers gonna go down. You're right, but one of them motherfuckers go down.
Henry Toa.
Hey, he might.
Look, all I'm gonna do is throw my hands up. Toa come in the game. Hey, y'all go ahead. CJ, be prepared to go ahead and score another touchdown because he about to get one up.
Yeah, he gonna surprise you. I can never pronounce his name, but the kid from Washington I liked.
At D-line or where?
Linebacker.
Oh, you talking about Olo for show?
How you pronounce his name? I like Nathaniel Washington. Hopper was okay.
Jeremy Trotter go?
Huh?
Jeremy Trotter Jr. go?
Oh, he been gone. That's okay.
Yeah.
So
how much film have y'all watched on Any of these linebackers.
A lot.
I don't believe that.
Of course, we don't believe wide receivers, but we take a opinion of it.
No, I'm just saying I don't believe that y'all watch anything on any of these.
Ooh.
No, hell no. Hell no.
You want to see somebody be pissed off? Let's go ahead and take this good old Joe Milton.
Hell no.
Hey, we need it back up. We need it back up.
Hold up, AR Junior.
No. You might as well keep Davis Mills.
I'm gonna look at the top rated prospects. They got a tackle, they got interior offensive lineman. I mean, we in the 6th round now.
Hey, get a guard.
Yeah, the top guard is what's his name? Tanner. He
like
Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
I'm taking a guard with 188. I'd rather go get a running back or something. 200s, I don't mind spending on a guard. Hell, we got 3 of them. One of them better work out.
Chris, this your guy?
Yes. Take him.
Chris, ain't this your guy?
I
like him, but I do like the Jahan Jordan.
Jordan. I think he's gonna be like in the 200s.
Yeah, he probably down there.
And Jahan Jordan already gone. He already got drafted.
Damn, somebody took him early.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because he's like 230. So I know he's using the 200s when I see him. So go Rashid or Shahad. That was their name is.
Fucking around with McCaffrey.
Okay, now you go and play around and get your
boy, you youngsters.
Your linebackers, your interior linemen, online, whatever you want to do now. I'll do what you want with them last 3 picks.
Y'all just picking picks just to pick picks.
All right, I'm gonna go with Hunter. Whatever. I mean, Chris, at this point, I mean,
I'm just joking, man. I'm not seriously upset.
I'm just saying, like at this point, I really could give a 2 fucks who we taking at 220.
Hey, give me some special teamers.
That's where you start. That's where you go get your a center or a guard or whatever.
My boy is still on the. Okay, this the pick.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
see,
take him. Yeah, take him.
See. Okay, now find your interior lineman.
Let's get a lineman. Let's get an offensive lineman.
It's gonna be a tackle.
Let's get which one y'all want to get?
Chris don't give a damn at this point.
He still ain't grabbed a linebacker yet.
No, we got to get a lineman because we didn't get a lineman.
Here's one from Mississippi State.
Yep, I said Nathaniel Watson.
What's the? Hold on, goddamn.
He ain't gonna be there.
Yeah.
What was it? The dude from South Dakota State, is he gonna?
What, running back?
Position? The offensive tackle, offensive guard.
Can we get somebody from HBCU?
Sure, if there's one of them. That's South Dakota, North Dakota State.
No,
that's 342. No, that's too high.
South from Grambling State. I think his
name
is.
Dude, we're in the 500s.
No, he should be up close to
yeah, you signed him as an undrafted free agent.
Got Frank Gore Jr.
What was his name? I forgot his name.
Oh, no, we don't. That's too many running backs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be a little realistic.
I mean, most of them
go back to linebacker.
It'd be one. Yeah, I'll draft him because we still got 2 more picks. So
yeah, take the linebacker.
Now you go.
No, we just signed the kicker.
With a punter.
We just signed a punter. Remember?
They go a dude named Miles. We just cut a dude named Miles.
Go find a center or a tier lineman.
Sign a dude named Miles.
Go find a guard.
I don't know who the hell these are. So unless y'all got any info on these motherfuckers, then
well, he Michigan, so national champion.
Your team captain,
huh?
Your team captain from Michigan.
Who?
I'm gonna say Nugent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. That's our draft right now, people.
Any wide receivers left?
We got 2 wide receivers. We got McCaffrey and we got Malik Washington.
We got 1.5 wide receivers.
Man, that McCaffrey kid go watch. I'm sorry, it's in the genes. Okay.
We got Ben Sinnott, and we got a C+ for taking him in the 4th round.
Yeah, that's this. You see this draft?
But he blocks and he blocks and he catches. So I'm sorry, we need a blocking tight end.
But look at the grades. Look at the grades. We didn't get look outside of Bensonite. We didn't get nothing lower than a B plus.
Man, look at the simulator you're using, bro.
You could do that with the PFF, you could do that with
They don't even
what you
have
call it, PFN.
They don't even show you the previous picks.
They do if you.
Well, it's been a great show. I appreciate everybody showing up.
I appreciate everybody joining in and
what was our picks? Calvin, take your ass to bed, man.
Yeah, hey. At the end of the day, man, I appreciate everybody joining in and you know
what?
Riding around on this foolishness. Y'all see Chris got his shirts he about to come out with. The fuck them pick shirt. Y'all go ahead and y'all hit Chris up in his DM if y'all want to buy some shirts.
We got some more coming out from H-Town Rundown pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So get ready for them.
So yeah, y'all go ahead and support that. Appreciate y'all for joining in, man. This has been another great episode. I want to shout out my co-host Jules, C. Raw, Mike G, of course, our special guest Auntie Swan. y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy AD, and we'll see y'all on the next episode. But before we go, I do want to tell y'all to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the podcast. We did officially cross over the 400 subscriber threshold. We're on our way to 500. Y'all go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, and we will see y'all. And we do have a Facebook now, so y'all go ahead and check out the H-Town Rundown Facebook page as well. So y'all go ahead and add that. We'll be posting on there as well. So y'all go and check everything we have out. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next week, man. Unless Nick Serio get a phone call and do some crazy shit. We'll see y'all then. But we'll see y'all next week, man. Peace.
All right.
All the better.